That's bright. Hello, my wonderful friends. It is just such a good thing for my soul to see you all here tonight. This is absolutely fantastic. I want to thank everybody that put their time and treasure into the races that we are here tonight to celebrate. Thank you. Thank you. We would not be in the position we are tonight without all the people that hit the pavement and cut checks and made calls and texted and gave moral support, did all the wonderful things you did. I couldn't be happier to be here. You are wonderful, and I couldn't be happier. I get the great honor of introducing our once and future mayor here. We don't have all the results in yet, but it's looking pretty darn good. And let me tell you, these races tonight are so incredibly critical. You know, this is not the field I play in. I'm up at the legislature where we see terrible things happening to the things that we hold dear every day. And the city of Boise is where we get to uphold our values. The city of Boise is where we get to stand for LGBTQ equality, where we get to stand for open space, for climate change, for taking action, for affordable action, for affordable housing, for child care, for early childhood education, for all of these things that our state will not deliver, but our city delivers, and our mayor delivers, and our city council delivers. We know these are the things that Boiseans hold dear, and there is not a doubt in my mind that they will come out in strong numbers to keep Boise on its present strong course. With that, first I want to thank our mayor for the amazing service she has rendered to our beautiful city. Thank you. And thank you for running hard to keep this race. You know, one thing I've learned in politics is that it's actually two completely different jobs. Doing the job that you're elected to do and running for office and being a candidate, two completely unrelated jobs and skill sets. And if you're not really amazing at both, you don't get to hang in there. So I'm really grateful that she put as much work into campaigning as she does into the great work she does for our city so that she can actually remain as our mayor. Because if you're not willing to hustle out there and raise the money and knock the doors and do all that, no matter how good a mayor you are, you don't get to stay in there. So thank you, Mayor McLean, also for working so darn hard to keep our city on track. And I don't want to leave out all of our wonderful city council candidates who have been working just as hard in their campaigns and who are absolutely instrumental to keeping our city on its excellent course. So with that, I want to ask Mayor McLean to come up here and speak to you all. And thanks, everybody.
Well, thank you, Alana. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to be here a little while longer, but I am optimistic. And I am really excited to see the results that we've seen so far in our city council races. People that have worked so hard. Meredith Stead, Colin Nash, up on Council President, I can't see anybody. Council President Jimmy Halliburton here somewhere have worked so hard for Boise. And I so appreciate their partnership. Let's give them a round of applause. We've still got results that we're waiting to come in, but I got to tell you, I'm optimistic. And I'm optimistic because at the outset of this campaign, we said that this campaign was about Boise values. As Alana said, we are a city that takes care of each other. Yes, we do. We are a city that makes sure that we've got homes for folks that they can afford, that we do what we can do to take care of our kids during the day, that we make certain and clear to every person that's wondering that, yes, this is a safe and welcoming city for everyone, and everyone means everyone. And in the last 7 months, I have knocked thousands of doors, and I have heard moms telling me their kids have left because they don't know if they have a place here. Working people saying they're really worried that they're going to have to move out of their home and wondering if they have a place here. And to each and every one of them, I say, yes, you do. Boise's your home. We want this place to be your home. You are safe, you are welcomed, and you are valued. And that's what this race has been about. And we've worked hard, as Boiseans always have. We've rolled up our sleeves, addressed challenges, unprecedented challenges in the last 4 years. But because of each and every one of you and so many people throughout this city, We've worked hard together. We've turned those challenges into opportunities. We've kept our eye on the future, and Boiseans showed up. So Boise, I want to say thanks to our council candidates, some of whom have more results in than others. But Colin Nash, Councilmember Colin Nash, knocked thousands of doors. He's here with his family. Meredith, thousands of doors. Meredith Stead. I want to thank her for her service on planning and zoning and now on council, and Colin as well. Jordan Morales is here somewhere. Jordan's daughter made me these little earrings today, so I got to thank her for these cute little earrings I'm wearing tonight. And I have a lot of people to thank. I want to thank, of course, our volunteers. You showed up like Boiseans always do because you know that this city's worth fighting for and our future is important. I want to thank all of you for the thousands, I think 55,000 doors that we knocked together. I want to thank our donors who made it possible for us to do that and more and talk to Boiseans around the city about who we are today, who we will be into the future. I want to thank my campaign team that shows up like no other. And my family, my kids surprised me on Saturday. I gotta tell you, I was walking down a street in Collins District, door knocking, and I saw these people. One woman had a campaign T-shirt on, walking towards me, and then there was another guy next to her. I was like, did Zach mess up the maps? Like, there should not be two volunteers on the street. And then they got a little closer, and it was my kids, and I couldn't believe it. I just started crying. And Madeline is still here. Thank you, Madeline. Aiden had to go back to school. He left Sunday night. And then, of course, my husband, Scott, who was through thick and thin. Thank you. We've got a lot of work ahead, so I also want to thank our team at the City of Boise. You made it possible for us to deliver and build momentum the last 4 years. We have so much more to do. I look forward to working with each and every one of you and appreciate how much you care about this city. And so now, I'm doing what? I'm gonna have some council candidates come up. I'm gonna ask Melanie to let me know who I should call up first. Meredith said, well, actually, should I have? Yeah. Where's Meredith? Thank you all so much. I'll be back up in a bit, but let's have Meredith come up. Oh, wait. Never mind. Jordan? Oh, Meredith's upstairs. Jordan. Jordan Morales.
Isn't this awesome? Don't we have the best mayor ever? Let's go. Let's go. This is very bright up here. I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here tonight. You have done so much prior to this night to connect with our neighbors. And that's what these campaigns have all been about. They've been about connecting with neighbors. I am representing Council District 4, which is Southeast Boise and the Vista Bench. And yeah, we got those folks in the house. This is an area that historically has not had someone from this district on city council before. And I'm just so humbled to be able to be that person, to be able to bring some direct representation to these areas. I've called this district home for 17 years. I grew up here in Boise, and I love these neighborhoods. I love knocking doors. I've been knocking doors for people like Representative Rubel for a long time. And just so great. Our neighbors, they want to dig in and put their shoulders together and tackle these big problems that we have in Boise. And I know we're going to be able to do that with this new council. So I want to thank each and every one of you for what you did to make this happen tonight. I'd like to thank my wife, Katie, and our family for all the hard work that went into this campaign. This truly has been a team effort, and I really, really love and appreciate her. So let's do this, Boise.
Thanks, everybody, for showing up tonight. 4 years ago, I finished school, and I got out of school, and I thought I could buy a house, and we weren't anywhere close to doing it. It wasn't realistic, and I was looking for hope in someone. And 4 years ago, the only person talking about this was Lauren McLean. And she did something about it. She did it. She put $50 million in a housing trust fund. She's building houses. She cares about people. She made some tough decisions. And the voters rewarded her for it tonight. And they gave her a city council to keep this work moving. And that's exactly what we're going to do. This is a city for everyone, and we're going to have a home for everyone here. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. Thank you all the hours you put in. Thank you for all the dollars. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I'm going to ask that our council president, Jimmy Halliburton, come up. He wasn't on the ballot. He was unopposed. But he's been out there knocking doors, talking to voters, and working on issues that matter. Thank you, Jimmy.
Geez, when you're not even on the ballot, you don't prepare much of a speech. There's a couple things that I want to say here. First, for our council members who are running, who are on the ballot tonight, things are looking really, really good. We've got a large group of people in here tonight. We've got a lot of different candidates here. We have the mayor here. But I want you, you folks that are running, to feel this moment, because this is an important moment. It's an important moment for you. All of the work that you've been putting in these last several months, the doors that you've knocked on. I know that some of you were knocking on doors when it was 100 degrees outside. I know some of you were knocking on doors a couple days ago in the pouring rain when it was cold. And it's important that you feel the accomplishment, the amount of work that you put in, and the change that this is going to create. It's a big day. It's a big day for Boise. And then you as volunteers who've been out there, raise your hand if you volunteered over the last couple months on these campaigns. When you give yourself a round of applause. When you see these numbers up on the board, the one that I'm reading on this blurry screen right here says 23,392 votes for the mayor. The mayor's earned those votes, but you have gone out and grabbed those and brought those to the table. None of these candidates win these elections unless you are out there telling everybody about why you as an individual believe in them. And so I want to thank each and every one of you who've gotten involved with these campaigns, because folks like this don't win unless you show up. I want to say congratulations to the mayor. I've been out knocking on doors, for you, with you for the last several months. And the one thing that I tell every single person when I go to the door is I'm supporting this person because I have never seen somebody work so hard and care so much for this city. And I truly believe in that. There has not been a mayor that has faced more challenges, a more challenging time than our Mayor McLean. And most people, after all the challenges that she's faced, would say, I'm done, I'm out, I've done my work, I've gotten the city through this, I got the city doing great, and now I'm going to go do something else. Instead, she said, I want to come back for more. I care about the city so much. I know how hard it can be, and I'm going to do it again. So I want to say thank you for being so courageous, for running a great race, and for all of you for supporting her in this race. So one more time, thank you, Laura. And I guess the last thing I want to say tonight, as we look at these numbers, I know that some of you have felt this before. You've been living in Boise and you've gone through these hard times and you started wondering, like, who is Boise? You start seeing some of these comments, these negative things, these hard things that we've had to face over the past, and you say, is this the same place that I know, and is this the same place that I love? I hope tonight you can see that it is. that those small minorities are those little small numbers, but the big minority or the big folks are there. They're you. The values that we believe in are represented here tonight, and that should tell you that Boise still is what we believe it is. And it should tell you that we also need to keep showing up again and again and again, because it's not permanent. It can be fragile. But when you do show up, when you do great things, it can be this incredible city, and this is because of all of your work. Thank you so much. Take care.